Hi guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Mana. I almost said Makai Kingdom. It's not though, it's Legend of Mana. It's part 3. There's one thing I gotta show off right before I start though, and that is that I changed the memory card for something very important here. That is so that I have an FF8 save on the memory card. There is something else I should put on here, but I'll deal with that at another time. Because I'm not entirely sure how to do it right now. Changing emulated memory cards is weird. Anyway, we should start our second quest, which involves us leaving the house. Oh no, nobody know, lots of pumpkins took over West Domina. I bet a real bad mage is up to wipe us out with a army of pumpkins. I can't go on with my job. So our second quest is going to be the Little Sorcerers. This quest starts as soon as you finish your first... Oh, but I need to go, this is so hairy scary. Is that racist? And is that a racist accent? I don't know. That's how I took that to be, to sound. So, I don't know. Anyway, sorry. This quest starts as soon as you leave your house after the first event. Trigger this event. We're gonna need to go to Domina. Oops. You'll remember that oh my god, this cursor. You remember that the pelican was way back in the back delivering mail to 3 houses we couldn't enter. So that's where we're gonna go. As soon as, the game lets me. Alright, all the way back here. It's getting a little framey, but I think we're okay. And one more map. This is where we met the pelican before. Still here. Have to say now. My job is to deliver with a mail, but them pumpkins are hairy scary. There's music notes there, so I feel like I'm supposed to say that more musically, but I don't know how. So whatever. Boom! Doesn't this look different? Wah ha 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 ha. Bud, stop laughing like that. Lisa, you and I will rule the world as brother and sister. All those pathetic beings will bow before us. Come, let's gloat together. Mwah, ha, 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 ha. Rule the world with pumpkins? As if. Hey, you! Kneel before Bud the Malignant, if you know what's good for you. Why not get your pumpkins to do it? Okay, right after we teach this scum a lesson. Jeez, you need to cool off. Alright, so first things first, we need to beat the shit out of these guys. And these guys, you'll notice, have boss HP. Oh jeez, Bud's getting... Oh jeez. I gotta move away from him. Alright. So that's what happens when you cast a spell, is, oh jeez, an AoE comes out, and I failed to dodge it. And now I've lost 5% of my HP. And you'll see that while I'm alone and standing still, I do regenerate my HP. So I can actually heal. And I think there's a skill that will let you... I'll just keep hitting Lisa. That will let you regenerate a little faster by holding a button, but it makes you a little more vulnerable. One thing I'm noticing about fists, or remembering about fists, you may be noticing for the first time, is when you first attack, it locks you into a combo that makes you kind of vulnerable. Let's use draw. Oh god, she's moving around. God damn it. Oh, I hit her. Alright, good. Once I take one of these two out, this will be like a cakewalk, because I'll basically just unlock them. Just have to tank Bud for a little bit here while he gets ready to cast more spells, I think. Oh, come on. Get her. Alright, just down. Alright, let's set him up with a lightning kick. See how he likes that. Boom, got him. I got worried he was dodging for a second, but that's not. Build up our SQ bar here. And he should be dead with one of these, which, since he's stunned, I don't think he's dodging it. No, especially he's trying to hit me with his frying pan there. Oh, he's not quite dead yet. We'll finish him off with a quick flurry of blows. Ora. There, dead. We mastered high jump, because we jumped around a bunch in there. High jump you get, if I'm not mistaken, for having crouch and jump equipped while you... I'm not entirely sure if you just have to punch with them both equipped, like win X battles with them equipped, or if you have to actually use them, but whatever. Well, no way, please make me your apprentice. I'm so sorry about my little brother Bud. My name's Lisa. Bud is such a prankster. Be my apprentice. Wow, how generous. There, that was it. That was the quest. Super easy. We just gotta make sure we don't forget to talk to the cactus. We can even get like right into the next quest here. So this takes forever to finish loading. We want to go back to home and talk to the cactus. I'm not sure why my cursor is acting weird, if I've bound the buttons funny, or what. Let's go talk to the cactus, and you'll see, if you come in here, the Bud and Lisa are now hanging out in our basement. I will talk to them later. But right now, I gotta make sure I don't do anything except talk to the cactus. Scary pumpkins. Go head downstairs so he can write in our absence. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Tiny sorcerers. Today I heard a story about two little sorcerers trying to become the kings of the world. But pumpkins? They used pumpkins? I hope they're still yummy. So the idea that the cactus eats pumpkins is a little strange, but I mean, I guess animals eat animals all the time, so it doesn't seem that weird that plants should eat plants. Master, call me your #1 apprentice, Bud. Thank you for taking us in. Okay, Bud. Bud, for real though. I study magic at the academy. I've heard of the 7 wisdoms of mana, except one died, so now there's only 6. I sure would like to meet them someday. I wonder where they are. Hey, take me on a search for them. You got it, buddy. Now you're talking. This is going to start the 7 wisdoms, which we will not actually do for a while. No, actually we might do Gaius soon. Oh, I'm sorry if I hit my mic there. But right now, we have a much more important thing to do. I'm just bringing Bud along because Bud is basically, and I think until you actually do his quest, but maybe even after. What the hell is with this? Bud is always available to be your player 2, so to speak. Like, you can always bring him with you to go do whatever quest you're doing, in all the cases where your quest does not allow you to have a second person with you. And right now, the quest we're about to do does not... Like Nicolo's quest, Nicolo comes with you. If you go do Elazul's quest first, which you can do, you can do Elazul's quest first instead of Nicolo's. Elazul will be your second player, your NPC, which player 2, if I had a player 2 here, could control Elazul or Nicolo. And in this case, they could control Bud. And Bud is just always around for you to have your buddy control. But right now, we're going to go over here. Look, a monster egg. There's a bird egg. You never see wild eggs around here. Quite lucky you are. This is a rare opportunity. Try to catch it. Not so fast. You can't just haphazardly walk up to an egg. They are watching you. Go carefully and try to catch them off guard. I say that, but I don't know if I can actually do this. This is kind of tough. Try using this. I got a dice berry. I got bell grapes. I got citrus squid. Open the food selection list with the triangle button and drop it with the X button. I'll say it again. You can open the selection list with the triangle button. Hopefully my buttons are bound correctly, but this is going to be our third quest, Monster Corral. Best to get this out of the way right away so we can do as much of it as we want. But you'll see here, he is going to always face a certain way, and we want him to not face the way we are. So we're going to need to get away so that he loses sight of us and sneak around him. And they want us to use food for this, but you don't need to. And every time I use food, I feel like I just screwed up more. I feel like there's a bit where you have to Like he does like a ... or something. But you basically just want to stay behind him. There it is. Ah, aerial egg is ours. Delivery whelpy whelp. To the Corral I go. So the Pelican's gonna come, take our egg, and take it back to the monster corral. Relax, Pelican will deliver the egg to the Corral. Well, we better head to the Corral too. So this is one of your first tutorial quests about one of the many different things you can do in Legend of Mana, and this is monster raising. Here we are in the backyard of your home. This is the monster corral. You can let up to 3 monsters graze. Monsters will level up when you leave them grazing here. They'll grow up to become reliable partners for your journey. The monster eggs that you caught are in that barn. Let's go take a look at that barn. Now normally when you first do this quest, that is not an aerial egg, it is a beast egg, and the monster that hatches is the rabbite from the loading screen there and that we saw on the highway. This is where you raise the monster eggs you catch. You might find a monster egg during the adventure. Capture an egg when you find one. You can only have up to 5 pets. If you already have 5 and you find another egg, you can sell either the egg or one of the 5 pets you already have. Sell the one that you don't really like. Jennifer at the item shop will buy the eggs from you. She can be a tightwad, but she's the only buyer around. Anyway, eggs hatch in a few days. Monsters become attached to their master and like to follow along. They grow more powerful by gaining experience. They can become great adventuring partners. Oh yeah, monsters' growth is affected by diet. Try feeding them different food to see what happens. Monsters will only eat when they gain a level, so you must let them graze or take them out for them to eat. Now you know what to do. How the monster grows is up to you. Well then. I think he's gonna come back and give us something. I could be wrong. But that's Monster Corral completed. And it's only 10 minutes in. I'm going to show off our monster. Now you remember, actually, let's not get too far ahead of myself again, because, oh man, I'm so excited I get to play Legend of Mana again. We need to talk to the cactus and tell him that we just caught an egg without using any of the food we were given to do it, because I'm so good at catching eggs. I remember as a kid playing this for the first couple times, and even like when I went back to it the first couple times. Also, if you ever walk back in your house with a second player NPC, they're gonna leave. Even if Bud is just wandering around the living room when you both come in, he's gonna say see you and they'll leave. Right now, let's talk to the cactus. Talk to him. Pet. Go downstairs. Right on the wall. Come back up. And Monster Corral is not actually number 3. The quests have actual numbers, but the order you can complete quests starts to fall apart pretty soon. Now my master can bring back eggs of other animals to raise them as pets. I can't pet them because I'm all spiky. The humans will be okay because they aren't spiky like me. So right now, if we go back to the highway and go to the screen where we fought the mantis, we will run into eggs and we can go catch more monsters from there if we wanted to. I'm not going to bother with it right now, but I am going to exit to the world map and walk around because like Duello said, it takes a few days for the egg to hatch. And if we want to see what we caught, sorry, we're going to need to go up here to Domina, go over to Luan Highway. I'm going to go back to Domina and then back home, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll come back 8. So that's the whole week of spirits. Mana spirits, I think they're called. So the egg is definitely hatched by now. So we're just going to head on to the barn and see what we got, which I already know what we got, but you'll remember I said we would have normally got a rabbite for that quest, and that's true. But there is something you can do if you happen to have a Final Fantasy VIII save on your memory card, and that is... You kidding me? 8 days wasn't enough? God damn it, I look like a fool now. Okay, hold on. I don't want to ruin the surprise by spoiling what we get right away. If I can avoid it. So we'll go back up to Domina, go back down to Luan, go back up to Domina, come back. That'll be like... I probably only need 2 more days. I imagine 10 is enough, but... apparently it's not. Or 8 isn't, but I imagine 10 was. This should be good now. We should have it hatched. Which is weird, because I always thought it hatched while Duella was talking, that he just magically hatched it for you. It doesn't, but... For some reason I expected it to, and I thought it did, but I'm wrong. Alright, let's go see what happens when you have a Final Fantasy VIII save on your memory card. Boom! You get a Chocobo. And like any good Chocobo name. Like any good Chocobo, it's going to be named Boko. After the Chocobo from Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy Tactics. And we're going to take it with us. Come on, Boko. Be with us. Boom. Now it will follow us around. So like Duella said, you can either leave it to graze here, which, I mean, with 4 pets you have to. You can only take 1 with you. Or you can take it with you, and it'll fight with you, and it'll level up grabbing experience like it does want to do. Although it never grabs as much as you want. And you can feed it. And the feed that you put in its feed box here determines how its stats grow and also how its AI works. And I don't know the first fucking thing about how this system works outside of that baseline bit about feeding effect stats and AI. So I'm just gonna give it some fucking bell grapes, and I'm gonna give it some diceberry, and I'm gonna give it some citrus squid, and the feed box is full, so when it levels up, I don't know if I have to come back in 3 levels or in 1. Like, I don't know if it eats all 3 of those when it levels up once, or if I have to come back after 3 for the feed box to be empty. Basically, that is how you get monsters, and the Chocobo will follow us forever, as far as I know. It'll even follow us into the house and upstairs, I think. Yep. And we can grab Bud. We'll do that now. Because I think that's what I'm going to do next, is the Wisdom of Gaius. So we'll want Bud with us. Gaius. But for right now, I'm going to save. And I think I'm going to call it for this episode, so this one doesn't take forever like the last one did. So thanks for watching, guys. Show your support, click the like button if you like what you see, and you can always subscribe to see more. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.